What the heck? Oh, it is what it is. Do. Okay. Oh, sweet. Trading tips are good. Okay. All right. Okay. I think everything's set up. Okay, nothing else. Okay, it's hopping these trades. About last 2 hours in the market. Restarted my account so I can just trade on here so you can see the full P&L. Make sure you guys can hear me and everything. Up in Discord. Hello? My headset died. How sad. What's going on, brother? One second. Okay. What's going on, Skills? All right, I'm back. Let's see what trades we got going on here. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get in here. It's starting to get towards this high, so either it breaks. No, I mean, on side is pretty dominant right now. So we're just gonna try to get in back on momentum. Some momentum test. Scaling lower. Trading my bases underneath the RDA here. Now, really, chart 1 or chart 4 can be my controller, but chart 4 is my control. Just expecting this reaction off of the M9 to hit this previous strong level on the left side of the chart, create that previous high. The previous high is the target here. You can easily see even since this morning, we see these moves, that last confirmation off the momentum after RDA has been captured and bias has been captured. And we see that move to the test the high. And it did test. And initially, this is a second test. So something to look at here is probably this level right here is, the weekly high. Does that make you? So that's 37. Something to look at. Ugh. Okay, well, this isn't pick us up there. Kind of want to get in here, but I feel like there's gonna be. This is probably gonna range out. We can see we're like kind of stuck in this range here. So I get stuck here until this move. Great day today. What's going on, guys? Good to see you all. Yeah, so essentially we're just waiting for this test. Forgot to pull Rex stock trading up. In case I need to look at any trading. Dude, something's going on with my headphones. Oh, they were just muted. That's fine. Alright. We're picked up at 1, as always. The damn 1 contract curse. So really, I mean, we're looking for this test of the high, and then really the confirmation once it hits here is what we're waiting for, is essentially that reaction. But trading up to the high is the highest probable trade on the table. And then from there, seeing if it's the changeover for, possible momentum test to confirm a long move, or RDA test, or just a changeover. So that's something to be wary of when it kind of hits 1530 or 376. I wouldn't recommend buying right there, as well as when it hits this previous strong level at 72 and 60. Those are all pretty important reaction areas. I feel like chart 4 is probably the most important reaction in the side of it going to long, purely because chart 4 strong level created right at that previous high. It's pretty strong level. That strong level created the next one down from the RDA test. I'm looking to get picked up here. It looks like this range hasn't gone beneath where my scaling would be at. So if it does go beneath there, I'll just get out and restart. But we're just trading the strong level to the strong level. Short Biden, easy win. Calls on Trump. What the heck? It's like a minefield. I feel like the first move out of this range will be the wrong one. It's like a minefield. Yeah. But you can see the intention here is clear, but the sell side is stepping up pretty much on every jump up. Sell side trying to keep us on momentum here. If it wants to confirm both momentums, it might do that before the move up. So it might test, since it's been testing at 9, it might want to test it in 24. We'll see what happens. I would like to restart, be more contracts, but if Skills is in here, so I can actually talk about this. He said that if anyone has a link or some philosophy about exiting trades too early, if any of you guys have anything you want to mention. The only thing I can say is for when I'm pulling The only reason I don't pull stops too early is because I use my stop loss as kind of like my profit taking. Unless I'm just trying to take like a quick profit when I'm in. Like right now, I probably should. But other than that, I kind of use my stop losses to take me out because it gives me that more confidence. And if what you want to do, say you're in profit and you want to let your trade breathe out, but you don't want you want to still take profit, just use a trailing stop. Put a trailing stop about 30 ticks down, or at a good amount of space where you can see it either jumping up and taking you out from the comeback down, or if it comes down, it takes you out at a good enough profit still. So you want to have that trailing stop kind of at that good spot where either you still can rise up and take some profit, but if it comes down and take you out, you're not going to be not taking any profit. If that makes sense. That's what I've noticed, at least, and that's why I don't really sell market unless I'm in a lot of contracts. I'm trying to get rid of one real quick. I just prefer to have stop loss take me out, even though I know buying market you make more money pulling out from there. Just letting the stop loss take me out it eases me of the relief of having to take that out myself instead of having it just take me out. That's the only thing I have to say. But if anyone else has any recommendations, what would you call your style of trading? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. What would I describe as my trading style? I don't even know what types of styles there are of trading. I know probably like there's maybe like conservative trading and like patiently waiting, and then there's an aggressive trader trying to always be in. I would think I'm on the aggressive side, but nowhere near close to how some people are. I don't know. I'd say now I'm more of a patient trader. I like to wait for things I like to see what's going to occur and trade that prediction, the future. It's kind of funny, but I like to see what's going to happen, scaling correctly, and watch what my prediction is unfold in front of me. That's my favorite way to trade. Analyzing everything, and when it actually just comes to your bottom scaling and you get that sniper entry, there's like really no better feeling than that, I think, and you're instantly in profit because you scaled in correctly. I think that's probably the way I'd like to trade. Not every single one of my trades is like that. Yeah, we're just kind of sticking around here. We probably should wait for an extreme. The hourly candle just closed. So we're looking at, it closed beneath that previous candle in the hourly, but such a low, and that wick didn't even get to reach anything. Still pretty much confirmed the long move here. I believe that test for the highs, pretty much precedence, and then what happens after that? It could still continue to go long. I mean, next level after that is 15,432. So that's what we're trading to. If it breaks this high, that's the next target. If it continues a long move. Oh, I want to see something here. Oh. Okay. Come on, man. Gotta see something. How do you know when to take a trade? Use indicators, candlesticks by extreme. So you mean a strong support or resistance? Yeah. I mean, I would say, I guess that's a technical way to explain the extremes, but anywhere that's far enough deviated from our initial reaction zone. So from the RDA, the momentum indicators, Yes, I trade. So I trade the Rexall trade system. I don't know if you know that or not. And this is it. But I trade strong levels are pretty much the key thing in where I'm placing my reaction areas to go against. If that makes sense. I don't really use them as support. I use them as those are reaction areas that either are going to reject and fail, and those are where I'm scaling into correctly. And then when price is deviated too far, so at our extreme bands or at extremes by itself, so if it's really far away from, price, and we see that move towards the RDA check, I'm trading that extreme to that move. I'm trading that move as an extreme to the RDA, or I'm trading it, vice versa to the short side. What else did he? How do you know when to take a trade? I feel like that's kind of has to be gut feeling for you because you have to adapt to any system you're using, especially with the Rexall trade system. You adapt it to your own. So for me, I take a trade when it follows my checklist. I have a checklist that I have to go through, and that pretty much tells me that I'm not jumping into bad trades, chasing bad trades. Streaming is a little different because I want to hop in those to get those trades out. So how I trade on stream and how I trade by myself are completely different. Like yesterday, let me see. Forgot what it was. I guess I streamed yesterday. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, when I stream, my P&Ls look a little different. Sometimes I have better P&Ls. Sometimes I have worse. But usually when I'm trading by myself, it's a lot more consistent. I can wait longer for trades. That's the only thing. I think that's the only difference really when streaming. But what I use to take a trade is something in my control. One of these charts is my control, and chart 3 is where I. So one of these is my control, and then chart 3 I always look at because that's my overall. No matter what is happening in the market, I'm looking at the chart 3 because this is going to show me the most that's happening in those hours, so I can see the overall intention. So if it's going long or if it's going short, I'm looking at chart 3. But chart 2 is my control because I'm noticing where is price reacting at and where am I going to be trading and scaling correctly. Then chart 2 is going to be my entries, and that's just where I'm placing in my entries based off my control chart. Doesn't mean you can use your control chart for any, just because I used it for this one. I really just ranging out here. I almost have 6 strong levels created right on this top. But that is how I trade, my friend. For options, since he was asking. It's kind of annoying. I missed all those good trades. This morning was probably, really from like some morning at 6. Everybody should have a pretty solid P&L right now. It is hard to tell though. But if you were long, if you're following the system today and you were just buying off momentum, like one of our alpha members said, just buy at the M9 checks, especially on long days like this. I mean, it doesn't even touch. The hourly one touched M9 once, hasn't touched since. Okay. Sorry, I get tired of not being in a little more contracts. No problem, man. Hope they help. If you are trying to look and get in the same setup, let me know. Come join us on Discord. At least come check it out. Got a great program, great training. And I've only been trading for about 5 months or so. Very new trader. All right, we're starting to see this range just continue to stay. So while this is doing its thing, let's try to dictate where we think price is going to go after it hits here. So we're looking at the hourly. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just looking. Gotta look at the charts real quick. Make sure everything is correct. We get that weekly high to hit. It was tested actually. What else we got here? I could use the Fibonacci here. Might be hard because this isn't one candle. Pretty much this strong level to strong level is what we're going to be trading into. And that's what we have been trading into pretty much today. Since that break of the weekly open, this is the trade that was on the table in between here. We can see it literally reacted on the 25% line. You know, from this big bar, shoots through the very beginning of the strong level, hits 25%. Okay, we might see the test of momentum here. Or this could be the sell-off. Yesterday, this was a sell-off for me. So we just gotta hope it's not the same thing. It's like sell side starting to step up. If this is a sell-off, I'm being the wrong side of this trade pretty fast, so we'll know. Get our basis, probably beneath this. Maybe we'll go in 5. I don't know. This could be the actual changeover state. Just test the RDA. It's hard to tell. There was no reaction to the previous high, but the previous high was tested, so that could be our other test. But it looks like the target is 376. I don't think that's changing. I probably should have restarted and scaled down lower, but ball out. Everyone wants the sell off here. I feel this would be a very nice, if you're taking this fade, this would be a nice fade. Because this fade will probably, if it does happen, it'll probably go to the RDA. Probably go to momentum here. 297. We're currently at 340s. I don't know where we're at. 340. That's good. 100 something ticks. If this is the changeover, I'm just gonna participate on the way down then, because I'll catch this pretty early. I can reverse if it is. Still trusting this long side. Chart 4 is still momentum long. It's reacting on the slow momentum. So once the slow momentum breaks, that's kind of the confirmation for whichever side is going. I shouldn't get in here, but if it lowers my basis a little bit more, I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's just going to react here, momentum, and then jump up. It'd be best to restart, scale it down lower. But I feel like if I can just get 2, I don't know if this rise up is the move. It might be we're still looking possibly for an overshoot. It hasn't closed on any momentum here, so really not time to get antsy. Let the trade breathe. Staying true to my conviction. If it goes against me, it goes against me. But everyone's trying to fade this move. I believe that it is, momentum is still strong here. Bias is still strong. So I guess momentum's changing over on all charts. But on the overall market sense, is that long move could be the fade down to test, though. That's the only thing. We'll see here if it reacts again off momentum to go down. 5-minute candle was closed. Where this closes at will be important. It's also on the daily open. So I wonder if we see the react here, high and low. Look at the mistakes. Yeah, it's kind of on the. It's kind of like on the bubble if it wants to sell off here. If it wants to continue to rip. So just put our stop losses in. Just be ready for anything. Because I could get out here and restart, but we're already kind of on the move up. No point in getting out. Might as well see what happens here. I would like that turn one more contract. Our braces is all right. I mean, it's not really the best, but still got some distance from itself to the high. So looking for this test here on the high side still. I know everyone wants to fade this move, and the fade is probably on the table. I'm just not taking it because I don't have my fade card yet. I took one good fade yesterday, and that was the highest probability one. Other than that, I'm not really trying to fade nothing. I'm just trying to follow what momentum tells me. Momentum has showed me previously that that's all that it has done for the short side, has come down to test, and then the long side has bought back and continue to move up. I mean, on every chart so far, that was pretty much the first test of the RDA since I guess all day today. That was the first test of the RDA. So that was really the best trade on the table. If you took this trade, like 8, you should have been long all day here. And then if you took this trade in the first RDA test, you should have been long if you would have scaled in on that. I mean, you've been profit right here. That was the best place to buy in. So that's that's technically an extreme is off that RDA because it's that first test. Not really an extreme, but a better trade to trade than fake. Damn, my whole entire Discord is trying to have this thing to fade. I hope it does fade for you guys. I just hope it doesn't fade yet. I hope it fades a little later. Yeah, we're seeing this reaction. I mean, you can see I'm not the biggest fan of the Fibonacci tool. I just like that it shows me the levels in between. Because then I can trade those levels. No reason I'm really using the Fibonacci in this whole move down, because I feel like this is an exhaustive move down with strong levels created inside of it. So from that previous high where price went down after that, I feel like it's probably the best. Okay. So we're getting close. It really did react to the weekly right there. Try to come back and test again. It was rejected. Okay. Looking good, feeling good. C4, M24 check. Expected some reaction there. Oh yeah. That's what I was saying essentially is I believe that this where I just entered in at, that was the test for slow momentum to confirm its long move to test this high. And the reason why is because, I mean, it was trying to test slow momentum this whole time. Try to test, finally test. See one over here. Try to test, finally tested. So I believe that test was kind of the confirmation because it didn't get confirmed for short. Now it could just blow through here. Kind of rigged. If I had to pull out this trade with just 23, it's fine. We can restart a little bit lower. Try to wait. Possibly fade this top. This twat, dude. It's just going to play around momentum. Eventually, we're going to see some volatility here, and it's going to move one way. At least that's what I believe. We're just stuck in this range. So, like, the really nothing trade should be just scalping here. So just holding out on this trade. You should probably buy them going heavier as it comes down. If you're thinking about the long side. I don't know. It's starting to play around this momentum a little too much for me. It's really all momentum on chart 4. It's kind of where entry's at. My entry's also in between M9 and M24. Not really the best entry. Probably would have been better if I went below. That would have been the best entry, essentially. Just waiting. Be patient here. I know these candles are moving hella slow. Some uncle says we love volatility. It's just because stuff happens for us quicker. I believe that's why I love volatility. Things just happen quicker. I can decide if I'm in this trade or out of it quicker. Because price movement. If it's going to take me down and put in a loss, I'm going to be so frustrated. I want to go for one more contract. I want to go for 4 for that move up. But I don't want to move against me at 4. It would suck. These candles gonna start moving, dude. Oh my god, Susan Discord crack me up, bro. The question is, do I reverse? Really, if it comes down to my price, is that I'm just gonna reverse. If it goes pretty much where the previous level was created, I'm just gonna reverse. We'll take the short side. I don't want the short move to happen, but only in at 3 contracts. Both sides are stepping up like crazy here. Just really not letting price go anywhere. Staying in this range. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I'm also staying in this trade because I know if I pull out and try to scalp this, I'll forget it's in a range. And if I forget it's in a range, then I'll just be trading bad. So best to just hold on to this trade until I know it's kind of boring to watch or even listen to, but just hold on to this trade until after the range is done, so then I can get some type of confirmation for the next trades. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Looks like the sell side stepping up here. Get some candles through momentum and bias. This could be the sell-off. I'll be right back and go to the bathroom. See how trade pans out. no shot. I come back and it's still the same price, bro. That's crazy. Maybe that was the test, or I guess it's reacting on momentum now. It did break those previous strong lows created. So still trusting the long side. I believe that was a retest to confirm the long move. Now what I probably will do here is once it does move up, I guess if it does move up, my stop loss isn't a profit, and it pulls some capital. Sorry it took me so long. Just hunting some stops. Tricky games being played. I agree. But once this reaction occurs, either the sell off or the long side move, I mean, we're gonna see. I'm gonna enter in again here for more contracts. It's probably not the best idea. I'll get out. We're gonna get out because if it moves down, I want to be lower this time. So, what the hell's going on with my noise? How did I only pull $6 from that? Not really a big trading day today. Like I said, I try to switch accounts so then when I'm trading on stream, you guys can see the whole P&L. But it looks like I made nothing. I guess I really haven't. But still got about an hour and a half left in the market, so we're gonna try to see what this position does, and if it does want to make this long move, we're gonna try to stay heavy for the long move. Now, actually, what I will do is we're gonna try to get a proper scale in here. So we're gonna hope for the lowest test because I would like to be underneath momentum on these charts. We'll go to the previous strong level. I like to be underneath momentum on all charts, at least the weekly, so then I know which way the trade wants to go. But I will do while I wait for this trade on here is we'll just participate on the way up here. Wait for some type of move down. Just get in, we'll just scout. Get those one-ons. I have to start streaming earlier. Dude, what the... I don't know what the hell's going on with my noise. There's the markets that are kind of hard to trade, a little boring to trade. Right here in this range. Best to either be in position stepping away or be out of your position and stepping away. We're going to wait for this move up. It's a little higher than I want to be. I'm going to be trying to scale into multiple areas here. Now, what I'm hoping for here is literally the move. I just want to see some movement, man. This range is so annoying. Just stuck here. It's the worst type of ranges to trade, bro. Yep. All right. It's Friday too, so maybe we might get off early. Maybe get off 12. Didn't we take any profits today? It's in this account. If I have to scalp heavier on this, I will. I don't want to. I'm just tired of making no profit here. Still can't get too antsy. Still gotta follow my trade process, do everything correctly. It's a nice day today, though. Today was probably the morning was awesome to trade. Just following momentum the whole day. Now we're kind of stuck, but this morning was a great. This morning was a great day to trade. I want to do something to make a profit here, but it's not worth risking going into loss. So the smart move here is just to wait, as boring as it is. Everyone should be pretty much waiting for confirmation for me to short alongside. No real confirmation for a sell-off here yet. We've already kind of analyzed what's going on in the charts. So we're really just waiting. Just kind of annoying. Let's go look. I gotta finish that video. Fuck. It's just boring trading. I want to see some volatility. There's no volatility. Last hour and a half. Might start to see it pick up a little bit next 30 minutes. It's Friday too. You know something we should do is check the news. Let's go check something real quick. Okay, so we got Friday. Baker Hughes for count. Farm prices. Consumer sentiment. That's probably why I went long today is consumer sentiment. Not that I even know what the hell that means. For those troopers who are still here watching, I appreciate you. I know it's sorry a little bit more boring trading day. At least right now it is. See, I should have went a little heavier on that. Starting to see a little move up here. It needs to break that previous strong level created on chart 1, chart 4. Once that is broken, kind of have the confirmation. The long is right there, or that high is right there. Now, if I do see this, I kind of want to restart up here. Go heavier. These two out. Still waiting for that next scaling area underneath. Waiting for that after. No, it's probably, if it's going to the high, it's either breaking that high, continue to rip, or it's coming down for a retest. So the retest should be at the RDA. So we'll pull this out just in case of volatility. I don't want to get stopped out. Stop loss up. I want to go heavier here. I feel like this might be the move. Maybe not. Yeah, wait for this down test, and I'll just enter in some more contracts, and we'll picked up. Try to go heavier. I feel like it's for the trailing table. You're just scalping these little ranges until the confirmation. As sad as it is, as sad as it can be. But the important thing here is the patience and waiting. Because if you're jumping in this trade, then you're going to be either stuck. You're going to be stuck in between profit and loss for a long time, like I just was. Or, I mean, that's really the only bad thing. You're going to be stuck in waiting for the confirmation for the short signal, the long signal, and the long move is pretty prominent here. It looks like it wants to test this high, and then after that, it'll probably test that high by the hourly mark, and then if it doesn't, it's going short. Like, price is just going through momentum left and right. Goes through momentum bias, then goes back through momentum bias. Oh, starting to see a little volatility here on the short side. What we're going to do, actually, we might reverse out of here. Because that volatility looked a little towards a short dominant. Maybe not. Whenever I see moves like that, I just tend to think, when you see those like little impulses down, or like one candle just shoots down, usually what I see right when that happens is right after that is the sell-off, or like the next move down. So we're not. I was not trying to get in that contract, bro. Wait till it goes to the top. I don't know if I should fade this yet. That was the impulsiveness inside of me trying to get some profit. It does look like this. They look pretty strong move to go to that short side. So once again, we'll scale in. No risk, no reward. So we kind of got to go for this, scaling down here. Our base is pretty good. I mean, we're beneath the momentum indicators. At least on chart 2. Chart 4 and chart 1 are looking on momentum, and my base is in between. Not the worst. But not the best. There's not many people here, so I'm just kind of talking to myself. No, it's hype today. This is boring, man. I want to see some volatility. I want to see. I hate when. Always, I don't like these long days. Trading the long days is fine, but once the momentum heavy days, those momentum heavy days are really fun to trade because you're just making a lot of profit on the way up. But when you trade the that peak or that stop of the exhaustive move or that impulse up, whatever, trading that, these past 2 candles an hour are in the same range, man. So it's like, it's very hard to trade when there's no really conviction for you to have, either if it's long or short, because it's just going one way. So that's why I don't like trading the end of the momentum heavy days, but trading the beginning of them, trading that momentum, following it the whole time, just buying the pullbacks or selling the pullbacks, it's just so much easier. Oh, pretty big move down there. Question is to pull out or stay in. Do we trust that this momentum holds up here, or is it the changeover for the short side? And should I just reverse? It's reacting on momentum, so we're not going to go too crazy. I do want this to pick me up for a contract. So I could be at 3. Oh, that was impulse down. Let's get out of here. No, did impulse take us out there? Oh, looks like this might be the fade side. Might be fade heavy here. Go try reverse. Going at 4. No, it's at. I shouldn't have caught that. I caught that on the dagger. It's might rise from here because are the previous strong levels. But if this is the case, then I'll just exit. We'll buy down here, or essentially reverse. No, let's have the sell side stepping up. Well, I mean, we stayed in the long side of the trade for a long time. Long is still the momentum here, but momentum on all the charts are saying that momentum is the short move, and I believe the RDA test is in sight. So I'll wait for that. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? Those little jumps in price really only tell me one thing, and that's where price is going. And I don't see any impulses from the buy side. So the buy side's trying to step up in these contracts. But short side is just very demanding right now. Sellers are not letting the buyer step up. No, this could be the overshoot too. So I mean, that's something to look for. So I mean, if I was smart, I'd probably pull out a couple of my positions. But we're gonna trust this short side move. Chart 4 is my control here. Chart 1 is, I mean, I'll use chart 1 as pretty much a reactionary if it reacts at that the weekly low, or the daily low. Sorry, excuse me. But other than that, oh, maybe it's going against me. Maybe that was really the move I was looking for. It was. I don't know. I might have just. I was trying to exit market and cancel there so I could scale in, but a ball, I guess. Took about another $30 loss there. What I really should be doing is pull my profits. I'm not really doing that. Shouldn't have caught that short move at the beginning. Should have waited for the top. Should have scaled like I originally thought. One thing goes wrong, I'm thinking the other side. But I mean, it's good I switched thoughts like that. But I still should have trusted my original conviction because I was talking about trading to that area, and then I was going to scale in there, even if it did sell off. So I should have just stayed in. It's okay though. So this puppy rise, see where this goes. My base is pretty much underneath momentum, so I can stay here and let this thing rip. Yeah, it looked like that one of that last confirmation of momentum, I guess. One of that last confirmation of before the move up, hit that extreme band. Doesn't look like it's gonna move up from here either. Sell side stepping up. Oh yeah, baby. Put us in the profit. Trying to see what the chat's saying. I know they're probably happy about that false sell-off. Sorry, I was texting Discord. Let them know what my thoughts were. Okay. So we could see some volatility here, so we want to try to mitigate that. Our stop losses and profit. Sorry, I'm trying to make these bigger for you guys, so I know the quality's not as good, so maybe I can just make them a little bigger. Make it look a little better. Okay, so I'm going to leave pretty much my 2 contracts right on the RDA. Let my 1 contract follow tightly for profit, and then I'll probably get a trailing stop down here for price to move. where it wants to go. I do want to give my 2 contract space, so I'm going to put a little bit underneath. We're looking for the test here, and it looks like we're starting to get some volatility, so this is probably where the range gets broken, and we see that either rejection here and another sell-off or another test, or this is the long move test, that high. Volatility's picking up for sure. Starting to get some real. Well, hopefully it moves one way. Seeing the reaction here at the strong level. Only thing about this long move, it still has to break a lot of previously support, I guess you could say, but now we're currently resistance. I'm pretty much at the second deviation. Price is just not letting it go past. I didn't make 80 off there, nothing. That's just jacked up. Oh, the long side is still in sight. Like to enter down lower, but you might just have to get heavier. That might just have to be the move. We're going at 2 or 3. Get some 9 contracts on here. Now I'm fading this, but I believe in this fade just because that buy side was rejected on the chart force candle. It's almost about to close. I believe it almost closes beneath momentum here. Maybe not. Possibly. Let's see what 40 ticks left. Oh, impulse up. I saw that. Just kind of entering trades here. Because there's nothing really for this, not hitting any scaling zones. There we go. Rippage down. I'll join more. If you're down for this move, I am as well, buddy. Only thing about this fade is the long side has been stepping up quite a bit, so something to watch here for is just that. Just in case it wants to go anywhere, I'm just going to exit market and cancel. Now, really, the key here is once it hits this strong level on chart 2, which is also the low of previous wick, probably reverse here. Unless this is the test of the RDA. But I don't know. Looks like the buy side's trying to step up again. Or not. Never mind. There's a break here. If it breaks here, we got good confirmation. Needs to close. Yeah, close beneath. probably see the rib here. Maybe not. They really wants to go to that test. Okay. It's fighting over right now where it closes. It's the buy side one. Oh, it starts to see volatility. Move my stop losses up in profit. Just because we're not taking. Any losses like that. No more loss. Just stay in profit. Yeah, look, it literally reacted this. Should just reverse down there like I originally planned. Maybe not. Every time I say something, it does something different. So I don't know what the hell's going on over here. Why are you guys using Chicago time when most use New York time? Yeah, fucking of course, dude. So we're going up. Pull back the 2 p.m. run. I mean, the best thing to do then is really to get in right here. Buy this because it looks like buyers are stepping at a very level, so I'm going to stay on the buy side. Now, if it changes, I'll switch. But we don't really see. Dude, you're going to pick me up? I'll lay join bid on you. This guy, bro. If you guys hear me reading random stuff, it's just I'm reading stuff from the Discord. Oh. Want to see move down here, I'll go heavier because our entry's at a pretty good place. It's right underneath momentum. Right underneath momentum on both charts. I'm fine with that. I'll go heavier. I'll be okay with the move down here. Do. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Whoa, price is making moves on me. Come on. Let's put our stop losses in case anything gets crazier, but we're going heavier. It's just might as well. I mean, it's trying to get that time. Trying to see that volatility. Now, the short side is moving real sus. Hasn't broke that level before. It's third test. We trust the third test. I believe in it. Now we're at 6. Probably not the smart decision because it looks like price is heading towards the RDA. So we're going to keep stop loss kind of tight here. Not trying to get taken out for $107 in loss. Now when we move into profit. Oh yeah, looks like the buy side's trying to get volatile. It's volatility. Actually rejected from the sell side though. Give this trade space. Pretty much just I try to scale in right to where those previous strong levels are at. My entry is a little bit above, but we're underneath momentum on all charts still. Damn, it's really testing this fucking low. Sorry, I made a cuss. Switch these banners, bro. I'm trying to find a cool thumbnail to put on like the. I'm not trying to make a different thumbnail for each stream. So I'm trying to find like a dope one. I'm probably gonna use this Vader one. I'm probably gonna just put like Nephew Elite and customize it a little bit, but I love Vader and I'm cool with putting a Vader one as a thumbnail. All right, so I mean we caught that low. I mean, pretty predictive here, expecting that to reject. Technically, that is the fade to momentum move, I guess, if that's how it works. But in the overall sense, we're in momentum long, so that was the momentum trade, was to buy that pullback. Essentially, this is looking at this. So chart 4 is my control. Chart 4 is looking like it's underneath momentum, starting to react there. But it has to beat that previous strong level created on the slow momentum indicator right here. These two candles. And if that doesn't close beneath, then kind of a confirmation for what's going on. It's a full big tick. So just got time for that. I do want to get a DOM chart over here, so maybe I should place like or not DOM. What's the other one called? Spread matrix? Nope. I don't know. So this trade continued to pan out. Reports, tick stream orders. I think this is the one. That is not it either. Okay. I give up. I don't know. Should I try to put something else on my chart? See what it had. Oh, this is looking dangerous now. Probably should have got out when it was up there. Oh, huge impulses. Might take us out here at a loss. We had to get risky. Don't know if it was worth. But what I will do is if it does go against me, I'll just reverse here. Is it really coming down? Oh no, I just fucked myself. As it was coming back up. Oh, so unfortunate. Still probably see the sell off here. I try to catch that. I just caught that dagger again, but could possibly see it go to the RDA. So what we'll do is enter at 6. Because, we're here, we're trading it. I should be Now this is where you can trade extreme, so I'm getting stuck in that range mindset again. But this is where you should be trading the extremes. You should probably scale into the next area. Oh my god, I'm trying to. Oh my! I was trying to click on the actual button to click exit market to cancel, but I don't know, maybe we can make some money back from this. We're still at a pretty low point if it wants to move up. In at 6 contracts. Essentially, this is where my original, before I reversed right there, this is where I probably would have been lower than this, but pretty much just wasted $160 to get back to my original position. This is what it is. I mean, I was trying to get out there early. It looked like it was going down my stop loss, and then as soon as it like touched my stop loss, it turned around. So that's just an unfortunate series of events, and that's how life works. I'm so excited. It's Friday, dude. It's gonna be a great weekend. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit next to Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. I'm just gonna play that. I'm gonna work on some things, finish up a video, try some charts. It's gonna be a good weekend. Okay, well, this could possibly be the move to the high. We're looking at the last 50 minutes of the market here. 52 minutes of the market. Really seeing what the deciding factor here is. Probably gonna hold on to this trade for the rest of it until we see some type of test down here. I'm not moving this thing. I'm not taking profit down here. Nothing. I'm just gonna put my stop losses in. I should take some profit. That's how I've been taking loss today, is by not taking profit. But would like to see these 6 contracts just go to the top, and we're at probably the best entry that we can have right now, if it's long. And as well, we don't really have the best if it's short. So just trading this long move for now. Hoping for something. Reacting at that 50% line. So the weekly is at 15,303. Okay. Now we're trying to see the down move again. Okay. Some upward candles. Let's go. This is how, I mean, I feel like this could probably, you could probably make this a pattern for these momentum heavy days and then seeing what happens going towards the afternoon. I mean, I guess it's situational too, because if there's news events and everything like that towards the end of the market. But for these hot, like heavy momentum type pattern days, I would assume that you can have some type of conditions set and conditions met for when it is momentum heavy like this. You're buying either on the M9 or M24, and then once it kind of hits its that high, how you're trading in between that range of that recent high and that recent low. There's probably some way to look at it like that. Hey, finally, we might see a little break here. Maybe not. Oh, nice. There we go. We're going to end up even, baby. Let's go. Okay, so now that our price is far enough away, we can move our stop loss into profit. Now, what I will do is if price comes down to test this momentum indicator, I'm just going to exit market and cancel. I would like to, maybe I'll keep one or two contracts in. I would like to see this move up even further. Want to make around 200 here, pull about $40 profit. 218 down the loss, 110 profit. It's not the worst day. It's not the best day. And we're just kind of vibing today. Just kind of feeling the market. This shit is difficult. I'm not taking profit early enough. 100%. I feel this. But the thing about taking profit right now, so I'm going to type this out as I talk. I mean, taking profit with this type of, I don't know, market situation, like this type of price action. Oh, damn, we're moving down. Didn't even see that. I wanted to pull out there, but keep two of these tight. Keep one of them loose. And we'll see what else. But yeah, I mean, but for this, you have to kind of decide if you kind of have to decide if you're the long, like if you're swing trading this or you're scalping. And I also believe that taking profit in these ranges is key. If your entry is not at an extreme. And yeah, I believe that's pretty accurate. Oh yes. Can we move a little more again? Now that we're kind of spread out in between our profits, we can kind of get a little bit closer to price. Don't want to see any moves down here. What we might see is, I mean, it's still got to break through. Chart 4 strong levels are. I mean, I think chart 4 is so powerful because look at the strong levels that usually get created. Because it's just so many contracts, you can see that price moves back to its same original state or area, or like the sellers are stepping up right back to where they started, or buyers stepping up right back to where they started. Okay, starting to see a little bit of volatility here. Buy side's stepping up, trying to control this narrative. Keep moving our stop losses up 225 right now. For those who can't see it, on this caught this bottom, pretty much for the RDA essential test. It didn't reach. The way I got that entry was not precise at all. It was very sporadic. I literally reversed because I thought it was fading against me, and then it went the way I originally predicted for my scale in, and then I accidentally reversed again and went back into the original scale in a little bit higher. See, it worked out in the end. Okay, so we're gonna be in profit here. We're gonna be green P&L today from this trade. Now, I did go out 6 contracts, and I know it's a little bit heavier than I usually would, but those 6 contracts are kind of what I was waiting for. You can see my percentage of trades today is bad, and a lot of that stems from is not pulling profit, like someone else was saying in Discord, not pulling profit. I think that's how you can really tell if you look at your percentage trades and you're losing percentage, but you're selling profit, or say you're in loss. The percentage losing, I believe, are the trades that you just didn't pull profit on, because most likely in most of your trades you had some type of breaking even or taking profit, and you just didn't take it because you wanted to continue to rip. But for the most part, I believe it's that percentage wise is not that it's really important either how many percentage wins you have, as long as you are winning. Okay, brought about 87. If I see any move down here, all right, so in this. We got about 45 minutes left in the market. Got some decisions to make. Where it wants to go. Just leave my stop losses right there. I want to get taken out. I want those runners to fly. What I will do, actually, maybe I'll take this one out. for those trailing stops go. Excuse me. Let 2 runners fly. Possibly if this takes me out here and then continues to rip after that RDI test, we'll still be following trace. It's kind of what we want. Still down 87. Excuse me. Holy cow, what's going on with me? Types of noise coming out of me. But so we took we're down 160, so we took roughly 80 there. Okay, sweet. Still seeing the continued rip. It was good to take some profit there. Even though I'm down on some contracts, profit was pretty much necessary for me to make sure I'm taking enough profit to cover my fees and put me in profit. So that's something important we're looking at here. Did break that previous level. Next level is pretty much the last one. This next level is the last test, so maybe we'll stay a little bit shorter here. Try to keep giving it a little bit of room for this high test, because after that high test, pretty much my target's complete, so I can move on from there. Doesn't look like sell size stepping up. Chart 4 is really my control here. Waiting for the strong level to get broken. And then the last level is up here. But I feel like once chart 1 gets both these levels broken at 6.2, pretty much the confirmation for the long side. So test of momentum here. Looks like it's being instantly rejected. Yeah, looks like it doesn't close on chart 2. Continued long move here. Oh, never mind, a little jump down. Put a jacket on, this cold as shit in here. Oh, damn, it took me out. I wasn't even looking. Try to wait for any move type up here. See if we can get back into the hundreds with 2 contracts. So yeah, it looked like the retest pretty much have momentum before another confirm move. Depending where chart 4's candle closes, but looks like that really was the test for momentum there. That little impulse down. Because we're still momentum long. Still bias long. Oh shit, seller's stepping up. All right, well, I believe that's everything for me today, gentlemen. I know it wasn't the best trading day, but I appreciate everyone tuning in, watching. We took not really any profit, but we came back from a loss. We shouldn't have really been in that loss. I was fading those moves. Also, not pulling my profits really did take away from that, but was trying to get these higher paydays out of those contracts than just 1 or 2. But that's the reality of it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure you stop by Discord. Most of you who are already probably in here watching are in the Discord. So, but if you're not alpha, recommend you DMing, trying to get started on Bravo, because if you're in our trading, if you're watching the trading, you should move towards the steps becoming an alpha, because the Rexel trade system is the best system. And yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. So thank you guys. I will see you I'll be streaming Monday. We're trying to decide if we're doing something this weekend. If you guys want to DM me we're trying to decide if, Saturday or Sunday for poker. Either like Sunday night, Saturday morning, or something like that. Just Q&A poker. I believe my uncle is back Saturday or he might be back Sunday. Not too sure, but when he's back, he'll probably want to chill, but then we can hop in the poker session. Everyone can play poker, play some Q&A. Be a good time. Yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. So thank you guys. Have a good one.